Are you tired to do everything yourself? Are you tired to, well, carry the weight of the world just on your shoulders? Well, I'm Nico, the founder of Perform with Pleasure, and in today's video I'm going to explain to you why it is so difficult for men and women, but especially women these days, to be receptive. Now, it is interesting, we live in a society that, well, that honors everything that you do. It honors everything that you bring, that you create. It honors active things. It honors people that give. But it forgets to honor the other side of the coin. You know, because there is something very powerful in allowing yourself to become receptive. Now, we can see it a lot not only in relationships, but also in business. If you are, for example, a manager that tries to micromanage everything, that tries to keep in control, you will limit your potential, limit the potential of your business to thrive. When you are a mother, for example, that keeps giving on their children, you steal something from them. You steal them the opportunity to fail. You steal them the opportunity to get experience in failing, in standing back up, in going for things, in exploring the world, in experimenting, in learning. So when you as a mother or as a manager or as a loving partner take other people's opportunity to learn, you are stealing big from them. And very often it happens from a golden heart. But it is inspired by fear. When you see a mother that takes everything outside of the hands of their child, he or she is literally making an adult person that doesn't dare to face the world alone, because he or she will learn from a very young age that it's not allowed, that you can't do it alone, that you need other people to do it for you. And this is a pattern that keeps coming back, and you see it sometimes. Sometimes I hear some of my clients say like, where are all the real men? Like, where are the men that can take initiative? Where are the men that can take control? Where are the men where I can relax, let go of my need to control, because I trust that he will take care of things. He will make sure things are aligned. But, then sometimes I have to say, yeah, but are you open? Can you provide space for such a man to contribute to your life? Do you have space for a man to step into your life and add to it? Or are you still addicted to the habitual pattern of doing everything yourself? I have a question. Ask yourself, if somebody offers you something, do you say, oh yes, thank you, please? Or do you say, no, I will do it myself. I don't need your help. Or I don't need your ring. So there is a big confusion that happens between receptivity, the power of receptivity, and the weakness of dependability. So we get taught from a very young age that we can't depend on other people, that we have to learn to be independent, that we have to learn to carry everything ourselves. And yeah, there is some truth to it, there is some power into being able to do that. But why would you? We are social animals, we are humans. And we have, such dominant presence in the world, not because of everyone working independently strong. No, it is because we help each other. You have in psychology, you have Gestalt therapy, and Gestalt therapy says, okay, listen, the sum is more than the whole is more than the sum of the parts. In other words, my knowledge and my experience combined with your knowledge and experience together will create a third entity, what I call the Gestalt, the higher order, a higher order of functioning, a higher ordering of finding solutions. And so that is why I would like to urge you to train yourself into the power of receptivity, whereby you open yourself, where you get verbal, where you are there to ask others for their help, where you dare to invite others, not tell them, but invite them to step up and contribute to your life, and allow them to do the same thing. Allow them to open up and invite, because like that, when we both are giving and receiving, we are giving a lot. And I want to give a little bit of an extra note in this video about the intimate relationships. Now, we all have different need to give, and we all have a different need to receive. But what very often happens earlier in life, if you have a very receiving nature, if you are somebody that really tries for somebody else to admire your radiance, admiring your shine, if you learn early in life that you will not get it, that you have to work hard to be able to deserve this attention, this love, this care, then you will say, if I don't get it, even though I'm as present and as shiny and as friendly and sweet as I can, but I still don't get my needs fulfilled, I will take care of myself. And from this hurt, from this fear of not getting your needs fulfilled by other people's, when you allow yourself to be open and receptive, then you create this, panzer, this protection shield. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to learn to experiment with trying to make it a choice. Take the choice of opening yourself up, of allowing others to contribute to your life. And even if they fail to do so, keep holding that space, keep holding it up, keep giving them the opportunity, because what will happen very soon is that you will attract the kind of person that thrives, that wants to give to you too. And when that happens, then you can get replenished, and then in business you can do whatever you want. But then when you come with this person, and this person gets enlightened, gets happy, gets fulfilled by giving, contributing to you, then you both get what fulfills your needs. So when you're younger, if you remember, you know that when you were not performing highly, you didn't get attention, you have a job in front of you. It is your job to start training yourself to be receptive, to open yourself up. But I know it's not easy, because it will pull up a lot of past pains. It will pull up anxiety. It will pull up repressed feelings of, low self-worth. Because what we often do is we put all that performance on top so we don't feel so empty. But then when we put that aside, when you put the doing away and we are just being, then those things come up. But when you open up for it, when you allow yourself to be brave and feel what happens inside, and feel how good it feels when you allow somebody else to give to you, then you will touch a kind of full intensity living that you have not felt in a long time. When you allow this other person to contribute to you, it is time for both of you to shine and thrive.